Hey, what's up everyone, it's Rampage, and this is going to be a 30-5 game on the map Standoff in regular 6v6 team deathmatch. And as you can see, obviously it's Black Ops 2. What I wanted to do is just give you a quick rundown on my setup for this game, and then just some of my general first impressions of the game. I'm using the MP7 this game. I know it was overused in Modern Warfare 3. It's not the same weapon, as I'm sure you'll already know. It's not the same weapon, but it's still a very good weapon, and I wouldn't let anybody tell you otherwise without trying it out yourself. I've tried that along with, I think it's the PDW57. I'm not 100% sure, but that was a pretty good gun, and I think was it the Vector? I'm not sure. Some of the other good guns, but this one's so far probably my most used weapon, and that's not based off Modern Warfare 3. It's just based on, I've tried it and I just enjoyed the gun. The attachments that I've got on it for this game, I had laser sight along with the suppressor, and the perks that I was using were hardline, lightweight. That was in perk 1, and then perk 2 had toughness, which, in case you didn't know, it makes you flinch less when you're shot, and perk 3 was dexterity, so you can aim up faster, similar to quick draw, I think. I've got one lethal, which is Semtex, and one tactical, which is the sensor grenade, which I'm not 100% sure about as to whether I think that's good or not at the moment. I'll let you know later on. I've got one wildcard, which is perk 1 greed, which is the reason why I've got 2 perk 1s, and I have no secondary. One tip I definitely recommend at the moment is not carrying a secondary, because I think it's pretty easy where if you can kill someone, you can manage to you can usually pick up the weapon and then have 2 weapons that way. Just because I think it'd just be I don't want to say it's a waste. Obviously everybody has their own ways they like to set it up. I usually always use my secondary a lot, but in this game so far I managed to get on without it. And if you can get on without, so if you can manage without it, you can use that somewhere else, which I think will benefit you. Like, you could have an extra lethal, extra tactical, or have another attachment on your weapon, another perk that you can always put it somewhere else. So I definitely recommend that. Over to my first impressions of the game. Well, I'll tell you about this map. This is a pretty big map. I think I only played it the one time. I think this is my only game on it, and it's not a bad map. Some of the other maps I've enjoyed more. I think the way they made them are so they're very close quarters, so you're always in the action on most of the maps. But some of the maps, obviously they've had to make them a little bit bigger for reasons such as ground war. I think you still get, because it's very early in the game, I was running into a lot of people that are playing quite defensively, but I definitely recommend slowing the pace of your game down. That's what I'm going to do myself, because the way I've been playing, I've been playing as though it's Black Ops 1 or Modern Warfare 3, where you can play ultra aggressive and get some excellent gameplay. But what I'm finding at the moment is you need to be adaptable. You need to be a little bit more versatile. Take your time with things, take a little bit longer making decisions. Don't just rush in, because the way these maps are set up, I don't want to say they're not rusher friendly, but because they're so small, I'm finding that I'm getting picked off pretty easily a lot of the time. This is the best game that I've had so far, and a lot of the games that we're having, they weren't too impressive. I don't want to blame the actual connection, but the connection wasn't the best, because it was the first night, and everybody jumped on at the same time. It was kind of hit and miss. So some of the games I was having, it was pretty good, where I was managing to do pretty well, but some of the other games is pretty bad. But you'll see this setup quite a lot. I've got the UAV, the Hunter Killer, and I think it was the Lightning Strike. I'd change over the Lightning Strike, something to like maybe the Hellstorm missile, or do you know what's really good, that you'll be surprised with, is that the Guardian. If you play especially in objective based game modes, check that out. I'm gonna put out a video on that later on, just because I was so impressed with it. Because if you want to defend something and you put that down, a lot of people are not going to know what to do with it. They're just going to keep running straight into it, and you can just pick them off so easily. So I'll put a video on that out later on, probably later on today. But definitely check that out. And back to what I was saying was, yeah, you'll see a lot of the hunter killer out, and I think I'm not 100% sure. You probably need like cold-blooded or something like that to just so it doesn't target you. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that, because they do say there's a counter for everything in this game, and that I'm not sure if that's it or not. But you'll see those flying about because it's a pretty low kill streak, so it's not too difficult to get. Obviously people can get that pretty easily. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool what they've done as well with the UAVs. If somebody gets a kill whilst your UAV's up, you'll get an assist for it, which is pretty decent. Anyway, we're coming towards the end of the gameplay. Like I said, unfortunately we did lose this game, but yeah, what can you do? You can't win them all. I'll have some more games out for you, and yeah, one of the things that map, I think it's the one on the ship. That's a pretty cool map. I enjoyed playing that a lot. They made it pretty similar to Nuketown, I think, the way they've done it, where two ends of the ship. But there's ways of flanking in that as well, which I'll show you later on as well. So have a look for that. Anyway, take care. Bye.